The W, the O, the R, the K. The W, the O, the R, the K. Look yourself in the face. Look yourself in the mirror. Ask yourself, are you giving 120% every day? Every play? Give me 120 or don't give me nothing at all. The guy you competing against, you haven't outworked him. You've not outworked the person next to you. You've not out-hustled them. You've not out-rhymed them. You've not outdone them. You're not locked in. Bring all your passion. Bring heart. Every single game, every single play. Put forth 120% or don't ask nobody to do nothing to you. The W, the O, the R, the K. The W, the O.
What's up? What's up? What's up? What's up? What's going on, everybody? What's going on, everybody? How are you? We're up. We're at it. We're doing our thing this morning. Want to say good morning to everybody. Happy Monday. I hope everybody is doing well. We are here. We're doing what we do, and just want to let everybody know we are up on this Monday doing our thing. Good morning to YouTube. Good morning to TikTok. I hope everybody is doing well on TikTok as well. And we're going to get fired up this morning. We're going to do our thing. We're going to get on over here. We're definitely going to make sure that we are in the building, right? So I want to make sure everybody's doing good this morning and that we are actually up and doing our thing this morning, guys. So good morning to everybody. Good morning. Yo, what a market. Hunsinger, good morning. Kyle, good morning. What a market, man. What a market. Woo, boy, it's crazy out here. And I don't know what else to say other than it is absolutely nuts in this market right now. So we are live on TikTok. We are live on YouTube. So it's a beautiful day. It's a beautiful day. I don't know what else to tell y'all. It's a beautiful thing. Beautiful thing. We're going to get into the market. We're going to look at the overall market. Going to get down into some crypto. Going to get down into some stuff that's making these markets move the way that they move, right? Ken, good morning. Good morning, Ken. Pure DJ, good morning. How are you? I'm good, man. Not too cold. I'm freezing, Ken. It's cold as hell out here, man. But it is what it is, man. We'll make it work. Make it go. Yeah. So, the markets are crazy, guys, but let's get on into them. Let's have a look. Let's have a look and see what's going on in the market, how these things are moving, and a little bit of some macro stuff that's going on, some micro stuff that's going on. You guys, make sure you guys are liking that stream and sharing it out, and make sure that we're over there on TikTok, tapping away, y'all. Heart. Thank you for sending hearts, man. Send hearts. Let's do it. Send hearts. Yeah. So let's make sure we do it over there. We are definitely up at it. Thank you for the soundboard. Thank you, appreciate you. But yeah, so here we go. We got right now. Let's look at the free markets, right? So the Asian market right now, they closed not so great, right? European markets. We'll look at the European markets. They didn't close. They're not trading great right now either. They're actually just hanging on by a thread right now over there in the European markets. So they're not looking great. Yeah, I hear some sounds over there on TikTok. I appreciate you. So the European markets aren't trading that great either. United States pre-markets over here, they look like they are gonna open up all in the red, all in basic trash mode. S&P, Nasdaq, uh, and the Dow all look to be in red, all look to be just absolutely trash. And here's the reason why, y'all. Here's the reason why. Um, we got the tariff situation going on right now, right? Got the tariff situation going on right now. And Trump came out Friday. He announced a 10% global tariff, and then came out either Saturday or Sunday. I can't remember which one of the days, and announced a 15% global tariff. So the markets right now, they're just all over the place. They're trying to figure out what's going on. They're trying to figure out how to price this in. They're trying to figure out all of this stuff. And it just doesn't look it doesn't look good for the market. It doesn't look good for what's going on. Hank, thank you, Hank. Appreciate you, brother. Uh, right now, why the markets are down because they don't know what to do with this, right? They just don't know what to do with this. And we gotta wait. We gotta see what happens. Nvidia sitting here at $189.82. Had a little bit of a bump up since Friday, but not much. But Nvidia is gonna do what Nvidia does, and they run AI. So we'll see. We'll see kind of how they roll as this thing moves on. Tap, tap, tap that screen, y'all. But thank you, Hunsinger over there. Tap that screen, y'all. But yeah, it's getting to be a little bit rough over there. So we'll see. We'll see what happens. We will see what happens. And that's all we can do. Uh, can 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 crypto? I think Iran. I think Iran gets it this week. I think so. I don't know about this week, but I think that they'll get it. I think you don't put that much firepower over there to just sit idle, right? That's just not how that works. You don't put that much firepower over there just to sit idle. And that's gonna be a that could be a problem, right? That definitely could be a problem. So India told its citizens to leave Iran. Yeah, a lot of people are thinking. A lot of people a lot of countries are telling their people to leave. Uh, so we'll see. We'll see. We'll see what happens. But I can tell you when that happens, the markets will tank. The markets will go down off of that news. So just be ready for it, right? That's all you can do is just kind of have a plan, right? That's all you can do is just kind of have a plan in this crypto market. So you guys just keep liking the stream. Let's keep tapping tapping over there on TikTok and liking the screen, liking and sharing the stream over here on YouTube as well. We'll get right into the crypto markets because it's Monday. There's really not a lot to get into with the stocks. Although I did want to come over here and I wanted to check out uh Mr. This morning, wanted to check out the oil prices because with uh with the situation going on over there where we are, uh could be an opportunity to get into some oil. It's down right now. You look at it, it's down right now due to the tariff situation. But if this situation over there in Iran gets a little bit thicker, I think this oil price come up because it's just it's a global money, all right. So it's not all based here in the United States. This price is set globally, so we'll see this thing kind of kick up a little bit, see what's going on. But and also we got to look at the minerals, right? Look at gold's up, silver's up, copper's kind of just hanging in there a little bit, palladium's up, and so yeah, copper I think is gonna move. I think it's that mover, but um, I've been saying it for a little while. I think it's the mover, but we'll see as we go along. But definitely the oil prices are a little down this morning. So I may try to position myself into some oil, into some oil as we move along. if this situation continues to escalate kind of like it is. And we'll see. We shall see what is going on. We definitely have the cryptocurrency market over here. Like I said, not too much to go over in the stock market just because we're rolling into Sunday. So it's just, I mean, we're coming out of Sunday, so not a lot until everything opens. Until everything opens up. So let's see what happens as the markets open up. Uh, so let's get over here in the cryptocurrency market. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy, what a tough market. I tell you, price action on Sunday night absolutely just got decimated, right? And there was only one guy. I mean, we've all called the price. Price is coming down, but I got to give a shout out to my boy Wes over there on TikTok because Wes took it one step further. Not only did he call it out, right, of what was going on, but he also um, called out the day within 2 days of Bitcoin going to 65K. So big shout out to Wes, man. I don't usually do days, and anybody who does days, man, they they they're putting themselves out there. But big shout out to Wes for calling it out. And if you're within 48 hours, that's not bad. Just come in now. Missed missed your missed your message. Um, yeah, it's all good, man. It's all good. It's all good. It's all good. As long as you're here, as long as you're here, it's all that matters. BTC 45K. Somebody said over there on TikTok, BTC 45K. We definitely could be looking at a 45K BTC. Definitely. We'll get into the charts here in a little bit. But 45K BTC is definitely on the table. You guys keep tapping that like screen as you guys come into TikTok as well. And we'll go ahead. We'll drill down into some of these fundamentals of we'll drill down into some of these fundamentals in crypto. So let's go. Bitcoin fear and greed index right now sitting at 14. Extreme fear. Not a good situation when we're sitting in extreme fear like this, but great opportunity for anybody who is looking to just get into the market or is looking to get back into the market. This is kind of where you want to start looking around. And I told you guys my price target for starting to actually peak back at the altcoins was was just around 65K BTC. So we got there yesterday. I'm waiting for us to mint some candles down there at 65K before I really start to look around. But definitely will start to look here in just a second. Uh, Eric, thanks for the follow. Uh, Thanks for the follow, Eric. Appreciate you. So yeah, I definitely will start to look around here once we start minting some candles here. Uh, Altcoin season, we don't even need to go over the numbers there. We're so far away. It's not even worth going over the numbers. Crypto market cap sitting at $2.28 trillion right now. Definitely way down. Leaked a lot of money out of the cryptocurrency market cap. We'll get into the total market cap here in just a second. Um, as we start to go through this stream, we'll have a look at the total too. We'll have a look at the total too, and we'll check out where the altcoins are actually at. We got the cryptocurrency ETFs on Friday. They came in positive 87 million, but I expect this number to open up way lower today. I expect us to be at a negatives today when the market opens here in the United States with the ETF volume. We got the Bitcoin dominance right now sitting at 58.2%, which is way too high to even think about altcoins. Way too high. Uh, a lot of discounts. A lot of discounts these days. Yeah, there is a lot of discounts right now. Enoch, uh, there is a lot of discounts right now. But the key is, you can DCA your way down in right now, which is cool if that's what you want to do. I'm kind of waiting. I think there's a more downside, Enoch, in this market. So I'm going to kind of wait and see where this market goes before I start to deploy a lot of capital. Right around 65K when we start minting Bitcoin candles right around 65K, I'll start throwing a little bit of money into the market. Not much. I think there's going to be a little bit more of a downward movement there. So I'm not a big fan of just DCAing all the way down, all the way down through the market. I like to try to hit, not bottoms. I hate to say bottoms because nobody can ever really hit the bottom, but somewhere close to there so that you're just not sitting on negative gains for months on end. So, I kind of like to do a little bit. I don't want to DCA into a falling knife. Uh, so how about How about ETH? Uh, what price? I think ETH has got all of 1,500 written on it. I'll probably start buying ETH right around 1,500. I'll probably start to dip my toe back in Ethereum. Then, big bro, big brother, I'll probably start to dip my toe into ETH right around 1,500, and then just start to make my way down from there. But I'm willing to wait. What would be the best price for Tau? Bitcoins Tau? Um, uh, Tau is look at Tau. Uh, let's see. Tau's probably got another 10% move down. I would wait about another 10% and then start dipping my toe in there. I think so. I keep this. Yeah. I mean, and you got to know how long you're willing to hold them, right? Right? You gotta know how long you're willing to hold them. And I'm trying to just make the money, right? Like, right now, I'm playing in the, futures market, right? I'm playing in the futures market right now. Good morning, Selmo. Good morning, Heat. How are you? How are you? How are you? I'm playing in the futures market right now. So, like, literally, I'm long and short in the market all the way till I think it's about time to go ahead and make that move to start buying spot again. Uh with Ramadan and Lent being observed, I think they'll hold off. They may. I think if they do anything right now during Ramadan, I think you'll have a problem. Uh, I think I don't want to say necessarily have a problem, but I don't think people will look at that as favorable as they may have. Your number three is XRP. And I'm 50/50 on where XRP is gonna go. Uh, I I I won't buy XRP at the price it is right now, but I'm 50/50 on where I think it'll go. Can you list your 5 best cryptos to what I'm watching right now? Let me go over to the list here. We can go over to the bubbles. We'll go down the list right now. What I'm watching right now is I'm gonna take Bitcoin and Ethereum out of the equation because them are just givens, right? What I'm paying attention to right now is Solana. I think Solana's gonna probably hit, uh I think Solana's we're probably gonna see a Solana price, probably roughly around 60 to $50, somewhere up in there. It's hard to give an exact price because there's so many world events, but I think Solana will eventually get to 60 to 50, $60 to $50, of which I will start rolling in to Solana at that price. So that's one. Um, I am watching, where are we at here? Chainlink, obviously. I'm watching Chainlink. Anything under $8 here, I'm swooping up. Um, Canton Network. is number 3 for me, sitting at 16 cents right now. I think that's the new guy on the block, Privacy, and I think Canton's gonna do really well in this next run. So I'm watching Canton, at number 3. And Stellar, I'm kinda watching. I wanna see how far this goes, so I'm not gonna put it on the list yet. Um, I'm watching Hedera, H-Bar. I think H-Bar is gonna do some things at number 4, and then I'm probably going to look at Sui because it's just been absolutely just beat the hell up, but I'm not gonna look at Sui until, uh, a large portion of the unlock happen, and then I'll kinda look at Sui and see where it goes when the unlocks happen and see how far down it goes, but this thing is that thing is just absolutely just been just destroyed in this market, and I think it will make another run, but we'll s the unlocks are important. How far down does it go during the unlocks, right? That's the question that people should be asking themselves, right? Is how far down does it go? So, them are probably my top 5 that I'm looking at right now. What do you mean you can't ask? You can ask anything you want. BTC, thanks for the follow. Uh, thanks for the follow, brother. Start the search. Lord, thanks for the follow, Lord. Thanks for the follow. But yeah, I don't know. I'm really 50-50 on XRP right now. We gotta see where it heads. We gotta see where it heads. We gotta see what it does. Uh, but yeah, well, who knew? But they moved. They moved all US. Yeah, Ken, they're moving people up out of there, man. It's not a good situation over there. They're really moving people up out of there. Yeah. You know, here's the thing. I hope it's quick. You know what I'm saying? I hope it's quick. It's gonna happen. I just hope it's quick. So getting back over here, want to look at this total 3 market cap right now. You guys can see, as you guys can see here, we got this thing flagged out. This total 3. This is everything minus Bit. I mean, total 2. I'm sorry. This is everything minus Bitcoin for your altcoins. This is what I'm really paying attention to right here. This is on the daily chart right here. You can see we got our Sunday. This is our Monday here, but this is where we kind of close our Sunday here. So we're paying attention to this right here, right? We're paying attention to how this breaks out of here, right? Um, can it hold this support right here? Uh, this support right here at the bottom side of this, or are we looking to come underneath here? I've been telling you guys for a while, eight 870, just call it 872 billion is a key level here. We're sitting at 929.54 billion right now, but this level right here for your altcoins is 873 billion. You can see we came down, we dipped underneath it just a little bit here, but we came right back above it really fast. We touched it here and it just came up underneath it. But I think if we get here at this level, around 873 billion, we're in trouble, right? And I've been telling you guys to watch that for a minute. And I think if we fall out of this, right, and we start minting multiple daily candles outside of this, that's clearly on the table. That's clearly on the table. You see a liquidity zone right sitting right here, right around 800 and this is shit. Right around 898 billion right now. Uh, so it's gonna break if we break this zone and fall to here, we're gonna have an issue. We're gonna have an issue. You're gonna see your altcoins start to fall like crazy. Uh, what about Cardano? Cardano, I think, is in trouble. Kyle, Cardano's in trouble. There's not a lot of volume over there. There's not a lot of development going over there. Um, and I think right now what's pumping up Cardano, and I don't even wanna say it's being held up because it's absolutely being decimated right now. Uh, but I think, the only thing that Cardano's really got going for it right now is it has a lot of loyal people that are holding on to it, sitting here at 27 cents. They have a lot of, loyal people that are holding on to it right now, and, it's kinda holding the price here. But, I think when it comes to volume and it comes to development, there's not a lot going on over there in Cardano, and I think that that's gonna really affect them guys moving forward. I don't know if they can hold on to the spot that they're in. I'm not I'm probably gonna stay away from Cardano this next run. I was in it for the last 2 runs. Cardano has been good to me, for the last 2 runs, but I think, this run, because of the lack of development, and the lack of volume over there on chain, I'm gonna kinda stay away from it, this time. I think this might be the time, that Cardano doesn't do as well, as it did before. Because you can only have a lack of development for so long before you before we have to look at it and say, "Where are we headed here," right? Where are we headed? And I think we're to that point, right? With all of these new blockchains coming out, especially layer ones, you gotta look at Cardano and go, "How do you fit in there," right? So over here looking at Bitcoin, we can see that the EMA ribbons are clearly pointing to the downside. We fell out of this trading zone right here. This right here is the zone that I was talking about, right between like 67, 64.5 down to about 60K is kind of where I'm going to start to look at some altcoins here. You can see there's a big liquidity level sitting right here, right around 60, 65 even, let's call it 65 even, but it's really 64.5, somewhere up in there. We're currently sitting at $66,148 right now. So we are definitely flirting with that 65K, that 65K mark. You see, we did the same thing here. We had our flag right here. We definitely fell out of the bottom side of that, so which was definitely lending to this downward trend. I believe that we will get into this trading range right here between 65 and 60K. Uh, Without any positive news today, we definitely could end up there within the next couple days. We look over here. We are at a buy zone on the oscillator, and we are at a buy zone on the wave. So we'll see if we can get a little pump up off of these two here moving forward on the daily. But when we look at this, it's not looking too hot right now. Of where we are. We got Solana. We'll have a look at Solana. You can see that Solana's kind of in the same situation here. It's falling. It's falling. It's getting smoked right now up underneath all of these support zones that it just keeps losing them. It's sitting at $80 and 6 cents right now. Where are we at? We're in a buy zone right here. We're kind of in a long leverage. This would be a long leverage position. I'm not taking longs in the market right now. So my my thing is here. I'll wait for this thing to run back up in here, touch these EMAs as you guys can see, like it has before. We'll touch these EMAs here and probably start to make a move back to the downside if the market continues the way that it is. You can see the same situation here. We could draw this flag outside of here right now, and it looks like it wants to bust out of the bottom side of that right now. So, not looking great. Not Solana's not looking great. Greetings. Thank you. Greetings. Yeah, not looking great on Solana as well. So definitely have a lot of problems with Solana right now. Who knows? Who knows? But they moved all US. Yeah, like I said, Ken, you don't move that much firepower over there and not have any plans to use it. That's just not how this game works. if you move that much firepower over there, you plan to use it in some capacity, right? In some capacity. So, um, but yeah, Solana's not looking too hot right here. You want to be like I'm in zero long positions right now when it comes to trading. Zero. I just don't have enough confidence in this market to sit in a long position unless it's a very short long position. I'm only going to be in it for a little bit. Chainlink started to try to gain some support right here. Definitely fell below that line there, that support line there. Looking here, all of these charts look to be about the same, right? You look to be on the daily, you look to want to be in a buy zone here. You look to want to push up here. Do I have enough confidence in this market that it's going to push these guys up? I don't know. Not really. And we'll see how the market itself opens up today at 9:30. And I'm not going to take any trades uh, until after 9:30 today. Uh, Road to success. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. How are you? Uh, we got to build. We got to build and work as communities. I agree. I agree. We got to build this thing up. We got to build all of our platforms up as communities, y'all. So this is kind of why we do what we do, right? To build things up as the community. So I agree. But yeah. So when I look at Chainlink over here, I'm looking at, and it's not where we want it to be, right? Nowhere near. We'll go ahead and we'll take a look at XRP. Exact same. You notice all of these charts look exactly the same, guys. Literally, they are literally these charts right here are cut and paste of each other. Uh, buy zone, flag here coming down, came down, made the big dip. Here we are trading in this zone right here, the bottom half of this zone. EMA ribbons are pointing straight down. These charts look exactly the same, y'all. Exactly the same. All of these alt charts look it doesn't matter what 90% of it doesn't matter what altcoin you're in, your charts are gonna look the same. Ethereum looks the same as XRP. You see the down, you see the two, you see this big sell off, you see the this candle right here where it tried to regain its legs here, went sideways, and boom, now we're on a downside. Chart doesn't look any different than XRP, any different than Solana, any different than any other chart, guys. Ethereum looks exactly the same, sitting at $1,907 right now. Yesterday it was at 1,800. We are in a little bit of a buy zone down here, just like everywhere else. But no, actually, this one's got a red dot on it right here. You're in the sell zone right now. This thing's dropping. Uh, let's see if Solana's in the same situation. Did we get the red dot on Solana over here? Uh, I we probably did here. Let's see. Did we? Yep, there it is. There's a red dot on Solana as well. So the market's starting to come down. Definitely starting to come down. So see this buy signal here. In buy signal here, it didn't last long. It didn't last long. So this is why I'm not in long positions, y'all. What about XRP? Did we get the same thing? Yeah. See, we got the sell signal right there. So uh, why this is why I'm not in long positions, guys, because they just do not last in this market. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. Over there on TikTok, appreciate you. This is there's certain times that you want to go long in the market, guys, and there's certain times that you just want to stay short and you want to wait for a short position to set up. Um, and this is the time where you just wait for short positions to set up. Uh, Tyler T. Good morning. Good morning, Tyler. Uh, hello. I'm new to this. I'm not. I'm not. I'm not too. I'm not too sure. I'm not too sure when. You're talking about a spot trade, Tyler. You're looking to buy and hold. You're looking to buy and hold, Tyler. Pay attention to the Bitcoin chart, Tyler. And the Bitcoin chart right now is controlling the market, right? So it's going to control all of your altcoins. It's going to control the whole market. It's got about 58% of the market, which means as Bitcoin moves, everything else is going to move, right? So Just pay attention to the Bitcoin chart, and when this thing drops, this is usually when you wanna get into your position, right? So and get yourself an RSI indicator on your chart as well, and every time that RSI drops down here and below the, you know, below these lines down here, is kinda when you wanna start accumulating. I guess it's the easiest way to put it for you, Tyler. Uh, so get yourself that. BTC doing the same thing. Yeah, BTC is doing the same thing. That's why I said all of these charts look about the same. All of these charts are really mimicking each other. It's not too it's not too often you can look at a chart uh and say that the charts really you can carbon copy a lot of these charts and throw them on top of each other. You wouldn't know which one's which. And this is that time, which means that the majority of the market is on a downhill slide, right? But BTC chart is running the market. When we look over here at Canton Network, you see Canton Network is sitting at 16 cents right now, 16. Definitely it's sitting right here in the EMA ribbons. You see the move up on the EMAs. It's sitting right inside of these EMA ribbons right here. So Canton's been in this decision zone for a little bit now, right? You've seen the big run up right here. Right here is your run up. And you look at the movement on this thing. It's been down and now it's just trading sideways, right? But it's in this decision zone as it's sitting in these EMA ribbons, right? Which way are you gonna break, right? You're gonna break down, you're gonna break up. The chances are this thing's gonna break down. Why? Just because the whole market's breaking down. And when your total market cap continues to fall like it does over here, right? Your total market cap is uh, sitting here at 2.28 trillion. When this continues to fall, there's just not enough money in the market to keep these things propped up. So, it's not the projects that you got to worry about. It's really the market cap overall and how much money's in the market to keep these things propped up. Everybody looks at their individual tokens and they wonder uh, how their individual tokens moving when you really need to be looking at the total market cap of crypto and going, is there enough money in the market to keep my project on the uphill swing? And the answer to that question is no. I don't care what market you're in. The answer to that market is no. Uh, not buying it. Not buying it. Not buying it though. Uh, yeah, I don't know. Don't sleep. Don't sleep on ICP. Selma, I don't know about ICP. ICP, they scare me a little bit just because they're able to mint their tokens, and they did this before, and they actually diluted their supply. So I'm kind of iffy on ICP. Um, I mean, ICP it's a good project. What they have going on over there is if they catch some legs, uh, they can move it, but it just worries me a little bit about where they are and about the fact that they can mint their tokens and the fact that they have and that's I mean, again, ICP is one of them ones I'm 50-50 on. Don't really wanna touch it. We'll see where it goes, how far down it goes. I may be in it for a short term. Uh, okay, friend, message message me if you want if you want to invest on investor trade. Hunzinger, no, I don't know about that whole thing about people selling. I don't know about that. Uh, are you doing, uh, Michael? I'm doing great. I'm doing great. This is a great market. This is a great market for me because I'm a trader, right? But I do understand why people are a little scared. right now, right? A little scared in this market. I don't, um I get it, I understand it, but I've been around for a couple cycles now, so this is just pretty standard operating procedure for me. Um, so we're gonna come over here, we're gonna look at Pyth. I think Pyth is another project right here, kind of like a chain link competitor, that'll probably do pretty well. So I got my eye on this thing sitting at 5 cents right now, sitting at 5 15, 5 cents, 5 and a penny. But when we look at this thing from where it was to where it is, uh, here's what you guys here's the tokens, right, that we need to be looking at. The ones that have made significant moves, right? 23 cents, uh, right here, 23 cents. It was even higher at some point, yeah, over up in here. We're looking at price right now. We're up here right now. This thing was at 52 cents. So we don't need to take it any further than this, right? We can look at this thing not too long ago, September 2024. This thing was sitting at 50 cents, right? It's sitting at 5 cents right now. Uh, and he just getting back up to 50 cents where it was, right? That's a 10x on your money, right? So my thing is like you don't even need to set I'm looking for projects like this, like that have performed well early, like early on, like not 4 or 5 years ago or anything like that, but just projects that have performed well recently, like you look at it, it's sitting at 51 cents right I mean, at 5 cents right now. We just looked at it, it was up to 51 cents. So, you know that this thing's got more downward pressure in it, right? At some point, like I said earlier, the market's not doesn't have enough money to keep these projects propped up in it right now with the market cap that it has. So, you know that this has got some more downward pressure in it, and when we look at it, you can see it's starting to come up from the bottom here, but it started to put a sell signal here as well. So anytime you could my point is anytime you can grab this thing under 4.5 cents, if it just gets back up to do 50 cents, you're looking at over a 10x on your money. So uh that's all if you can get there, then if you can get there on 9 out of the 10 tokens that you hold, or even 8 out of the 10 tokens you hold, you're going to be living pretty good, uh, when it comes to the bull market that's coming. Uh, those so, these are the projects that I'm starting to dig into. Uh, can I shout you out? Kryp Kryp Kryptonic, can I shout you out? I'm not sure about that project, so I won't look at it until I'm sure about it. So, yeah, I won't shout it out. I won't look at it until I can actually look at it. So, what's the coin I was just talking about? Pyth, the Pyth network, the Pyth, the chain link competitor. So I'm looking there, right? Because we don't only need to buy tokens that we are like, oh my God, Chainlink is the beginning, middle, and end. So you're allowed to buy its competitor as well. Uh, look at Airdrome Finance. You guys know I like Airdrome. Still look at the charts. Like it's the same chart as all the rest of them, right? Airdrome sitting at 30 cents right now. Definitely getting beat up a little bit. Airdrome's definitely getting beat up a little bit. You must like stocks. I do like stocks. I do like stocks, and what I can tell you guys as well when it comes to stocks. if you are in stock, start looking at your defense stocks. Start looking at trying to get a spot in the oil. Uh, because if things do get a little sketchy over there, uh, we are we are going to see an increase in the oil price, and we will see a increase in defense stock. Palantir is probably a good one to start with. Lockheed Martin, things like that. So we got going on in the news over here. We got gold, oil, BTC. Inside, inside, inside author has Arthur Hayes. Arthur Hayes, hard ass, hard ass, hard ass portfolio. Yeah, I mean, when you look at, I mean, you may agree or disagree with Arthur Hayes, and I don't necessarily don't agree with everything that he does, but when you look at his portfolio right now, it looks like he's got gold, oil, and Bitcoin. Uh, so not a bad portfolio going into where we are right now, right? So that if your portfolio has gold, oil, and Bitcoin in it, you're probably doing okay right now. Well, you're I should say, your portfolio will be looking pretty good. Uh, so like that, Arthur Hayes is doing that. Cardano uh, tapped layer zero. I'm sorry, ending Indian Island. Yeah, Cardano, it keeps tapping these layers. It keeps tapping these other things. It keeps tapping these things that it's doing, but Cardano needs some volume. And, so, I mean, that's a big development for Cardano, but it, Cardano needs some volume. So, I mean, there's really not a ton of news. What's this XRP Uh, Binance reserves dropped dropped 200 200 as holders move off exchanges. Yeah, I mean the XRP reserves. Okay, so it dropped 200 million. The XRP on Binance dropped 200 million. People are going to cold storage, hot wallet, cold storage off of exchanges. We know this. Here's my thing: the October event that happened, the liquidation event. I think that there's more. I think that there's more to come with that. I don't think that. I don't think that that's over. I think that there's going to be a fallout. So people are in more trouble than what they thought. STX, STX is a good one too. Uh, when we look at STX, I think that that's a good one as well. You see the market, man. Market turned green in this hour. Uh, are we in for a little bounce back? 66.3. We in for a little bounce back. 1,923 on Ethereum. We trying to bounce back up a little bit. We trying to bounce back up a little bit. I don't think it'll last. Uh, when we look at BitTensor here, it's ranked number 41, right? Market cap sitting at 1.6 billion, right? 24-hour volume is good. You look at BitTensor's doing pretty damn well right now, but AI plays are doing well in general right now, right? So you look at this on let's look at this on a yearly. Let's look at this year over year. Let's look at BitTensor year over year. Let's figure out where was the high for the year, where was the low. Uh, so the high for the year on BitTensor was $503.82, right? That was the high. You got the low sitting right around $148, right? And we're currently sitting at around $174, right? So when you look at these things, look at the high for the year was 500. I want you to pay attention to this. So the high for the year was $503, right? The low was 148, right? And we're currently sitting at right now $174, right? You're not too far off the low of the year, right? So if you're looking at BitTensor Tile and you're wondering, like, where should I get in to BitTensor? Well, this chart's telling you that the low for the year was $148. You're at $178.4. If you just hold on and let the market come down, it's probably gonna come down and test that $148 level, and that would probably be a good place to maybe start accumulating a little bit. I wouldn't go all in because there might be some more down to that, but it's probably a good place to start looking, right? It's probably a good place to start looking. Stacks, I had Stacks not too long ago. I had Stacks not too long ago. I like Stacks. Uh, I like Stacks. I like what it's trying to do here. When it comes to the Bitcoin network. Uh, but can they pull it off, right? So, and that's the key. But there's nothing wrong with putting these things on your watch list and going, you know what? You know what? Stacks over a year, its all-time high was $1.01, right? Its low for the year, its low this year was sitting right at 24 cents, right? And where are we at right now? We're sitting at 24 cents, right? So when it comes to Stacks, you're literally sitting on the low for the year right now. So you go from $1 to 24 cents, the low for the year is 24 cents. You're sitting on the low for the year. So if you were looking at Stacks as a possibility of something that you wanted to hold long term, probably not a bad spot to start looking, right? Probably not a bad spot to start looking. I mean, it's sitting there at the low for the year. Does that mean it won't drop lower? Absolutely not. Absolutely not. It probably will. But when you're looking at it, you have to look at it and go, "All right, where's the high? Where's the low? And, where's a good spot for me? Where's a good spot for me?" That's the question you gotta ask yourself. Where is that spot? Uh, thank you for sending the rose. Thank you for sending the rose. Have a good day. You're out of here. You're out of here, Junior. Hunzinger, you're out of here. Come on, man. Stay around. But yeah, that's probably a good spot, right? So when we start to look at some of these cryptos, this is kind of how you gotta this is where you should at least start, right? What's the high for the year? What's the low for the year? Where are we at right now? Like you look at XRP, right? Let's have a look. Let's pull this thing back on a year, right? So we're looking at the high of the year at $3.54, right? That's reset, right? You're looking for the low for the year right now is sitting at let's see where this low is at right here is $1.24, right, for the year. Now we all know that it's been lower than that, but the low for the year is $1.24, right? And we're currently sitting at $1.41, right? So something to have on your radar? Yeah, something to start buying into now? No, you're still 20 cents off the low of the year, right? So I would wait till you get closer to the lows of the year and re then maybe throw a little bit at it, wait, let it drop a little bit more, throw a little bit more at it. I think that's kinda how you start your DCA process, right? Because you wanna buy lows, right? You wanna buy lows. You don't wanna buy highs, you wanna buy lows. So kind of a good way to start your thought process. But again, when you go in, you don't need to go in full throttle, right? Like when I go in, I'll probably go in, I'll probably start 5% of my money That's it. 5% of my where it is, and then I'll keep dipping my toe. Um, so right here, just checking up on Solana again, sitting at $80.61, checking up on that again, making sure it seems to be holding pretty steady. We seem to wanna have a little bit of a relief rally here going on right now. Just a little bit, $66,326 right now. BTC sitting at, got Ethereum sitting at 1,921. Let's see. This could be that point that we get, right? Right right before market open, right? So they pump you up. Watch. This is why I don't like to trade before 9:30 because they can pump you up like right before the market opens and then drop you when the market opens, right? So I tend to want to stay away from that, right? So let's kind of look at some liquidation levels and then we'll get up out of here. Let's look at some liquidation levels right now for BTC and some of the other, and maybe we'll get into some of the other projects when it comes to liquidation level. Uh, I'd rather collect Crow. Yeah, Crow's gotta get some movement on our boxing player. Uh, Tau can go to 1K. I think Tau can go to 1K. I mean, it's a 10 that's 10x from where it is right now. I don't think that any of these projects are can't do a 10x from where they are now. I just think that they're gonna drop a little bit lower as well. But I think BitTensor Tau is a good move. If you're accumulating that, that's a good move. Just get the most recent numbers. So we're gonna go ahead, we're gonna get into some of these liquidation numbers. Kinda tell you where price is headed, right? So when we're looking at Bitcoin right now, got a nice little cluster right here. 67,000, right around 67,000 sitting right there. You're looking at about 143 million sitting there, and right around 60. I'm sorry, did I say 64? I'm at 67. Right around 67,000. You got that cluster, and right around 66.8, which is only like a $200 difference. You got another 85 85 million sitting right there. This is a nice little cluster right here. I wouldn't be surprised if they come up here and grab this, because getting up here, it wouldn't take a lot of work. I mean, that's a good amount of change, and on their way up, they can probably take out the 60, 65, 65 6. They could probably take that out by just dropping it a little bit and then taking it out. So yeah, kinda like where that cluster is right there. Might be a move for them. Might be a move. And right up underneath us, we're looking at, well, above us, 68 right here, a little bit less money, about 250 million. Not a lot of incentive here though, because the next big level, 68.2, yeah. Yeah, that might be a move too because it's only $200 there. Uh, 200, yeah, that might be a move for them. So, yeah, so there's your levels right there that you should be looking at. 67, 67,000 to 68.9. So, right there, and then 68 to 68.2, 68 to 68.2. Good liquidation levels there. Come over here. Let's drop and see where the liquidations on Sol are. We're looking at Sol here, got a liquidation level right around 76.9, call it $77 at 171,000,000 right there, and then right up underneath that, not too far away, is 77 even, and you have another 157 mil sitting there. So them are some good liquidation levels for Sol right there. So we definitely could see Solana's price there. Good amount of cash sitting there for the market makers to go get when it comes to an altcoin. So there is some incentive for them to go there. And then we have some sitting here, 69, 69, 69. Look at this cluster. I mean, 79. Look at this cluster right here at 79. This right here is interesting because this right here is easy for them to go get. This could happen. They could come up here at 70. They could come here at 79. They could take this out. All of this money. They could take all that money out. Leave this 82 alone. Come take all of this out and then push you back down to 76 to take this out. That might be the move for Solana today. Push up, come back down to 79, and then come back down to 76 or 77. That's closer to 77. That might be the move, man. Ooh, boy. Yeah, yeah. I bet you that's the move on Solana today. They're gonna come and wipe this liquidity. There's a lot sitting here, and it's all clustered up right here. I told you guys, watch out for the clusters because it's easy for them to manipulate the chart when you get to these clusters. And these clusters right here are sitting here. It's a lot. It's a lot. So kind of where we're sitting at today. I would play Solana short today. Where is Solana? Right here. 80,000. I mean $80 and 51 cents. It looks like it's coming down. Where's that line at? Right there, 79.8. There's a support line there. They might try to drop that there. Yeah, I'd play Solana to the short side today. There's a lot of liquidations down there. A lot. Much more than to the upside. So, which leads me to believe that this right here, what we're seeing right now, this rally right here within the hour, this is a quick move up to bring you back down. So that's kind of where I think we're headed today. So with that, guys, we're gonna go ahead. We're gonna get up out of here for the day. Appreciate all you guys. Appreciate everybody, man. Uh, over there on TikTok, make sure you guys are bumping that, and tapping that screen on your way up out of here. Uh, and appreciate you guys. And we will be back at you guys on Wednesday. And uh, it looks good. It looks. I don't want to say it looks good, but it looks like the market's probably going to be maybe having a little bit of a pullback, either as Bell opens at 9:30 or as Bell closes. In the middle of the day. But it looks like there's definitely more liquidations to the downside than there is to the upside, especially on Solana. So I would look at definitely paying attention to this market right now, and kind of where we're headed. But yeah, you guys, make no doubt, we're in bear market. Call it what you want, man. We're in a bear market. We are doing what we are doing, and I appreciate everybody tuning in, getting ourselves up and ready to go on this Monday. Yo, Selmo, glad to see you on TikTok. well, brother. You made me feel good over there. So, I tell everybody and I caution everybody this morning on a Monday to pay attention, because there's a lot going on over here. There's a lot going on in this market, and the market can turn on you in a heartbeat, just like it did last night. Pay attention. Have your level set, guys, of where you want to buy crypto at. Have that set and ready to go, so that you can just execute when it's time. Take all your feelings and all your emotions out of your trading. That's the number one piece of advice I can give everybody, and I'll keep saying it till I'm blue in the face. Trade your assets with zero emotions. Do not become too emotional or too attached to any project. The only thing that you should be attached to is the money that you're putting in your bank account and in your pocket, right? That's it. Everything after that is just irrelevant. So with that, we'll be back at you guys on Wednesday. TikTok, I'll be back at you guys probably later on tonight. You guys have a great day, and we'll see you guys on the next one. Peace, bro. I'm out of here. Bye.